All right, so we're back with another video for you guys, another reaction video, and we're back at it again, reacting to a Royalty on live on Kiara's channel. If you guys have not already done so, make sure you guys go check it out and subscribe to her channel as well. But we're gonna get right into it, folks.
Really ain't know each other like that either.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really care about the situation. I knew he had a kid, you know, and I accepted whatever came with him, and he accepted whatever came with me. So it was just more so. It really was more so, you know, doing the little sneaking and doing the stuff behind the back and stuff like that. That's what really where everything came about. So it's just more so.
I got a question.
We probably could have been made a big strong couple, but you know, the little sneaking playing side chick to your own baby dad, like that's the.
So Royalty, I got a question. How long was you paying his $50 child support? Okay. Because I need to know how long.
I paid $50 for the first 2 years that we was together until we got you.
Damn, she was paying $50 for the first 2 years. $50 for the first 2 years. So that's like what, like $1,200. So that means like if she has to pay $50 a month for 2 years, CJ was broke. So let me get this straight for all these like slow brain idiots. Are you trying to convince me that there wasn't a Lexi around at that time? Come on now. How come there wasn't a Lexi around at that time that was interested in CJ? Man, cut it out, man. The only reason Lexi is around is because of the money, man. Cut it out, man. We know what's up, man. You can see what's going on with rappers, football players, and all that stuff, man. It's like people are like slow or something. I don't know.
Too famous. Then that 250 shot up to 150.
2 years?
For 2 years,
so
yeah.
Yes, yep. Well, damn. Okay, so for the ones
and
that
then when we got YouTube famous, got a little bit more money. That little $50 went up to 150, and then after that, I guess it was the little $1,000 that was.
So if it hadn't been for Royalty, a strong black woman, man, that means like CJ could have been in jail or something like that. Because I think if you don't pay child support, like it ends up like you got to go to jail. I don't know, something like that. I could be mistaken, but where was a Lexi back then, or a Becky, or a Karen, or one of those? How come they weren't back there interested in CJ, man? Like talking about, oh, they really love each other, man. Cut it out, man. Y'all some goofies.
After that, then she used to get what, $1,200. Then
so it's safe to say you
used
made
to give her $1,200. Then she took him to court, and then she only got $1,400.
Yeah, for a woman to have her own 3 kids, on top of that, paying her dude child support, which is $50, did it for 2 years. That's what, $1,200.
And you can't have no say so in what a nigga talking about with his baby mama. You gotta be fucked up.
You got everything.
And that's just the child support payments, like according to what Royalty is saying. That's not even like including all the other shit she was doing behind the scenes, right? Because CJ just wanted the whole show for him. He wanted to be the leading face of the show or of YouTube or whatever, or social media. He wanted to be that popular kid, right? And Royalty was behind the scenes. It's just like, I don't know if you guys know about like legal stuff. Like it's like attorneys, right? More than likely the paralegal does all the work, and that's kind of like Royalty. The lawyer just has his name on the paperwork. He kind of does the whole representation. I mean, he does a little bit more, but you get what I'm saying. Like Royalty was behind the scenes doing a whole lot, man. The fact that she had to pay this man's child support for 2 years. Come on, man. Y'all crazy.
Okay, so.
Oh, man. Hey, Royalty, I got a question. So at what point in the situation where you was like, oh, no, I ain't never fucking with dude again. He on some weird shit. Like, at what part?
I know you guys seen from the videos, like when we was in the house, the last house that we was all in together, like everybody, you know, had their emotions going, and everybody had attitudes and stuff like that, because the table started to turn a little bit, you know, like he's getting very disrespectful to my kids. And like I said, at the end of the day, I can take all the trash talking, I can take all the disrespect, I can take a lot when it comes to me, but when you turn it up.
Yeah, she definitely took a lot, man. The fact is, like, I don't know why people feel like I feel like people are delusional or stupid or something like that, especially other black women with other YouTube channels attacking her. Like, you got to think for a moment. This is a mother of 5 kids, and the fact that she's active on social media and she's taking care of the house, man, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. Taking care of the house in most households is a job alone, man. This is a strong black woman. This is why I think CJ, I think he realizes he hasn't been dropping content for a while. I think he realized he made a big mistake, man. He's just trying to cover it up with like money that he got really through royalty, right? Because without royalty, without the kids and all that, CJ So Cool wouldn't be as popular as he is now, man. Like, cut it out, man. A good percentage of his content is the kids, man. This is why he's doing all that goofy shit, and it works. Some of it works, some of it doesn't work. Most of it doesn't really work. All those pranks, all that goofy shit he does with Lexi and shit like that. Y'all know Lexi only made it. She only got in the picture just recently because of the money. She wasn't around. Was Lexi gonna pay child support for CJ for 2 years because she really loves him, man? Cut it out, man. Stop all this stupid goofiness.
My kids is a different story. So mainly, I just had to take them out of that position where he's being disrespectful to them, talking shit to them, saying, "Oh, y'all ain't nothing. Y'all ain't helping me make videos." So it was just a whole bunch of bullshit. So it's just like I could just remove myself from the situation. Everything can be better, you know. That's what I did. So once you turn on my kids, different story.
So what happened to that gate?
Shit.
I'm screaming.
He made a big deal out that gate.
And it was just a little ass scratch.
He made a big deal. He sat in that closet and talked for what 60 minutes about the gate.
CJ just over exaggerates everything, man. He just likes to spin it off and make content, man. Like, he's just gonna, even if it's something so petty, he'll drop a video that's like an hour long or a half hour long just to, you know, exaggerate it or just blow it way out of proportion, right? That's just, I feel like he does this for like social media attention. I don't know, man. Like, that's something I noticed with him. Like, every little thing, he tries to make it bigger. It's just weird.
Was spinning.
Being a long-time viewer, I can say when Royalty started wearing that Versace robe all the time, I knew she was out of there. She used to be looking at that nigga like, nigga, fuck you.
Yeah, I can see her. The last video with her face expression.
My husband said the same thing. My husband said he getting her these houses and shit. She ain't selling none of that shit.
Yeah, when she walked past the camera, she look.
Had to get it under control. Had to wrap it up.
Man, CJ let her outside, and outside liked her back. Boy, he was fucked up after that.
He was over with.
I mean, he tried to just stop letting that nigga dim her light and shine on it. You can't help but shine if you already. You can't hide that shit for so long. She already was shining while he thought he had the spotlight.
But
everybody really wanted to see Royalty.
But to be honest with you, Royalty didn't see herself in that light. This is what I mean about being humble. Like, I used to tell her, like, we used to go out places and she'd be like, you know, like, people walk up to her like, "Oh, Royalty, can I get a picture?" And she used to be like,
yeah, because she's a real person. And this is why I was saying, like, even on the other reaction video, if you guys haven't checked it out, about the home invasion, like, these other people that attack her, they're mothers too. They're mothers and fathers. They know what Royalty's going through, and it's mind-boggling how they get on social media and try, like PJ and those other goofy other characters, especially like the mothers, because they're all mothers. They all have kids. They know what it's like. They know exactly what Royalty's going through, but they want to get on here and think this is like some kind of movie or some kind of acting or something. This is real life, all right? I don't know, man. It's just people be acting weird on social media.
I'm like, Brittany, you know you
I always consider myself still a regular person, a regular, you know, I never looked at myself as somebody better because of the image that I upholded. So, you know, I always felt like I'm just like everybody else.
That's what she did. That's what she says. Like, famous friend, she'd be like, "No, I'm not normal." Like, "All right, friend, I'll start taking the pictures with you."
I mean, but that's true. You do feel like that.
You can tell she's very humble.
Yeah, she humble.
Because it's just like with me. I'm around people every day, but I don't see it like work with these people. So they to me they people, but we, other people be trying to get pictures, trying to get autographs, all that type of stuff. And you around that all the time, you don't see yourself like that. You just see yourself as a regular.
And the thing is, like, Royalty doesn't really carry herself like a celebrity. Like, she's not flashy. Like, there's a bunch of other YouTubers that are so flashy. They got all these expensive cars. Like, she does wear some fashion here and there, but you can tell, like, her personality is definitely way more relatable than some of these other people on other channels. Like, if you look at the what are they called? The Ace family. Like, if you look at the Ace family, like, Royalty is way more relatable. She's way more down to earth. She's like, and like, the thing is, a lot of people they just ignore this. Like, this is a mother of 5 kids, man. 5 kids. Do you know how hard it is to raise 1 kid, let alone 5? And then you got to manage your social media. You got to defend yourself against all these haters and attackers, deal with a court case. Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's wild, man. Like, I don't get it, man, but I don't know. It's crazy how these other haters like PJ and all these other channels act stupid. It's crazy.